This win in the building. Let's show some love.
Fundraiser in Louisville because I do poetry all the time all over, but I've never been invited to something like this, so it means a lot to me. I even went and did something in Tennessee with the Urban League, and I was like, yeah, I'm so excited, but it's finally happening here in Louisville, so I mean, it means a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carrie, for the heads up on this. This first piece I'm going to do is an old piece. Poetry is therapy. And this piece was a piece that came out of the judge that was basically getting paid to people in prison in Pennsylvania. So that's where this piece came from. It's called Nothing Left. Street peddlers will and can sell anything. It's their way of life. Sparked minds and dedicated hands find a knockoff of any item you've ever wanted in Manhattan. Once in Queens, frogs, $5, 3 in the case, get them all today for 12, it's good. And then Tribeca, the sidewalk structure and smell is an art. Vibrant to us, to them, a livelihood. I walked Flatbush and the Coliseum of Jamaica, Queens, and the hustle is everything. The hustle is far more than the eyes can see. It's a reality, a grind, like so many of us wouldn't know, couldn't know, and shouldn't know. It's the result of a GDA, government designed and approved system used to categorize and imprison minds that could do anything. But to allow that truly equal opportunity would be insane. For the control mechanisms of America would shatter. The white man would no longer be the mechanic of our society. The inks of picturesque stories folks tell their children would splatter the truth that no one wants to hear, with weight, with I's dotted and T's crossed with perfection, because the brains they try to keep in sections like the old Cabrini Greens, the wards, even our own Clarksdale and Shepherd Square. The brains and physiques of bodies need to be freed, to become encouraged minds, no longer labeled or identified as an outcast of society which they help build and culturalize. But fear of a creativity exists. Fear of a culture exists from those who continue to profit from the lockdowns, the courts stopped up, and now the mother-loving shop of what we allow. People who look like me, what we allow, what we do, and what we see every day, and we turn the cheek the other way, making us need to smack ourselves. Wake the hell up, people. America, nation, if you claim difficulty in your past, and you claim positive goals ready to make an impact, you are Mark 1 society. The only way to make that impact is to unite the nation. Take part in nothing that divides races. Give up the verbatim bullish you have been taught and are teaching. You have no other option. We either do this and love each other, or we are all going to fall. A nation of which there is nothing less than, because we will have nothing left. It's that piece. Okay, that piece used to get. That piece used to get. That piece used to end No Trump for President, but it feels like I should say it now because, the poet cannot predict the future. I'm going to do one more piece. This one is really important to me. I got to give just a little bit of background. In 2016, I had one resolution for the new year, and that was to finally find self-love. So I created the hashtag See the Word, because I wanted to see the word in myself, and it's Gwen C-C-E, so. Well, after the additional killings by police of Alton and Fernando, it became, the See the Word became a piece of art. It's now the title of the CD that I released in November. It is free on the internet. I mean, you don't have to pay for this track. It's a music track if you like it, but I'm obviously going to give it to you in the poetry form. And See the Word to me just means way more than ever trying to find self-love. So that's why I say you can find the See the Word in every person, in every situation. And when I say that, I mean anything. I'm talking road rage, okay? It doesn't have to be racist. I mean, anything that's going on in your life, if you can just see the word, find, I guess, the silver lining or whatever's in that for you to benefit from it. These chills on my arms and tears in the corner of my eyes, tugged tightly This unsightly, yet so visible, indivisible now we are not. Clearly you separate an entire race proven by newly stained pavement, same as the old and taking of another life, then placing blame on the victims instead of recognizing the sickness of society and of those brutally killing. These are crime scenes, treat them as such. These are murders, label them as such. These are homicides, prosecute them as such. These are lives, a soul in a body which has limbs that could be injured to prevent a reach or to cease your perceived fear or belief that there is an immediate danger. Not every black man is a killer. Not every black man is a threat. Not every black man will rob you. Not every black man is a thief. Not every black man is a rapist. Not every black man should be feared unless it is the fear of losing him. We have to live in fear each day of losing another black man. Whether it is a stranger, a husband, a groom, a father, a son, a colleague, a brother, a friend, or even a child. Someone whose time thus far on earth is short, who is still learning and growing in this great big world. Someone whose future is awaiting, see just a black man. God give them a right to breathe, value, treatment that is equal, opportunity to speak, to live, to survive, even if their engine dies. See, I am ready to fight because I don't want to see him laying on pavement, bleeding from a shot that he did not deserve, with no medical attention given because someone doesn't see the worth of the human he is. Black lives do matter, and the fact that we allow spirits to leave bodies so often, then disrespect them all the way to the coffins as blood drains and pulses fade of humans who were non-violent, unarmed, who were merely traveling with their children, who were walking, selling CDs, begging to breathe, or just in black skin, at the mercy of officers and shots that should have never been fired. Gives me all the reason I need to question your hate. Bang, shots fired. Stop bitching about those who are taking a knee. Open your closed eyes with your so-called integrity. Show love, grow love. Stop the double standard, oppression, and ignorance. If you want this to be the respected, loved, and cherished America, then cherish the lives from which the American population is comprised. Black people are part of our nation. Treat them like you want your mother or child to be treated. To sum up this poem with no metaphors, stop killing black people. Let them breathe. Let them live to see a day in court if they violated a law, but stop being the judge and or jury in those moments and sentencing folks to immediate death sentences. Please just stop.
Y'all making me blush. We was not expecting that.